live. You're live. You're live. I gotta turn this back around. Yeah, but it'll take like, there, it'll take like 20, 30 seconds for it to come on there. Did you mute that? I don't know if you muted it. Hello, Sharon. Yes, I'm okay. Are you okay? I just got out of the shower, so I'm late. Hello, Hillbilly. How you doing, sir? Good, thanks. That's good, Sharon. Hello, Jack. I see you're about, what, 3/4 away, or you probably got more finish than that on that pipe, didn't you? Pull you down a little bit. Good, Hillbilly. Well, I'll ask you at 8. Sorry. I was going to ask you what you smoking on, but I'll ask later. Hello, Jeff. I got to take my insulin. Hello, Mr. Tolson, sir. I got to take my insulin. This one's 80. I take 80, and then I got to put it up again to 20. I take 100. But it's supposed to take it at 7, at 7:06. I had to shower. I didn't want to stink for you all. Yeah, pipe number 9. I know it. Did I say 8? I thought it was 9. Donald, I'm not going outside. It is 37 degrees. I will go outside and show you the, say hello to you on the brick outside like you do when you're out there. Firewolf, hello, sir. How are you? Hello, Glumchum. How you doing, sir? I watched your live the other day. When was it? Yesterday, day before? I don't know. They all work together on me. We can answer mail you from the Assy. You're okay. Laughs out loud. Oh. I'm so confused. I'm so confused on that. Give myself a shot. No reason to be cold for me. I see, I'm not saying hi to one person until I take my shots. I got to take this is my small shot. My fast. Here you go. I got something for you. Let me unplug. Here you go. I'll say hi to the one person. I'm trying to say hi to you individually. I'll go outside for Donald. Here you go. Look here. I'll pull you back. Look there. Hello, Steve and Miss Kathy. I don't have my shoes, Donald. Hopefully I don't get sick. You're worth it, Donald. You can't tell me you're not. You're worth it, Donald. Woo, woo, cold, cold, cold. Whew. Hello, Donald. Okay, 37, I'm going back in. Shoo! Who's that, Boris? Where's his at?
On the rocking chair.
Yeah, raise it to me. Hello, Boris. How are you? Hello, Boris. Got to get my beard hair out of my face now. Got some in my mouth. Hello, Jeff. I said hi to Jeff, didn't I? Oh, you're saying hi to Boris. Okay. Oh, I was confused. That's dedication. I try to Try to say hi to you in unique ways, the way you all usually say hi to all of us. I'm getting more and more. I got Boris's this week. I'm getting more and more. Boris, I'll show you something that I got. So, the little thing, Boris, you looked way better with that beard. I don't know where it's at, Boris. I said, oh, there it is. It's over there. There is, here, I'll flip you around. The way I can explain. So there's a hole right there. And then I throw paper napkins and stuff like that in that. And so last week, Boris, flip you back around. So last week, I had that little thing that tells me the temperature and the humidity. Must have fell back there and one of the kids or Kim burned it. So I got more beard on me. What you been smoking? I'm just trying to be good to everybody. Beowulf, I'm just trying to be good to everybody. But anyway, Boris, that thing with the temperature and the humidity must have fell there, and then they must have burned it. Because we burn, like napkins and paper towels and stuff. So I had to order a new one, Boris. So I did. I ordered a new one. So I'll show y'all what I got. Let me turn the light on it. That way y'all can see better. So this one I got this week. So I'll have this one. Hopefully it don't get burned. So this tells me what the temperature is inside the house. So right now it's 70 degrees, and that's Fahrenheit. I can switch it to Celsius if I want to, but it's 70 degrees inside, and it's 43% humidity inside. The one over here, you see there's a 1, a 2, a 3. The 1 is for my outside because I put one of those little things that connects to this outside. So it's 37 degrees outside, 56% humidity. Number 2 is for my big humidor, the refrigerator style one. And it's a little off compared to what is in there. I have those, like I'll show you. Reach me the little black thing right there, Amber. Like the temperature says 63, but the temperature on the thing, and I'll show you it in a second. As soon as,
This thing?
yeah, reach me that. The humidity, it says, is 68. 63 temperature, 68 humidity. This thing Amber just pulled out there at 66. And that's usually what it stays on, is about 65, 66. But this one says 68. So I don't know. The analog one that's on there, what does it say down there, baby, on that analog? Is it like 68 or 66 or what?
Give me a sec, I'm counting 6.
Give her a second, she's counting.
67, 66 maybe?
So she says it's about 66, 67. Which, Bella, you can't eat the beard. She's knocking over stuff. So it's in between what this one is. Now this one is for my humidor over there with my Cubans in it. So it is 68 degrees and 66% humidity. So it tells me inside, outside, and then my 2 humidors. So I don't even have to do anything to, and you just hold this down, it turns off the light. Hold it down for 3 seconds and it turns off the light. Well, y'all can see it pretty clear like that. Here. Yeah, I try, as long as it stays, as long as, I'm cool with it. As long as it's 65 to 70, I'm pretty cool with it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Steve and Miss Kathy. You can have a degree or two difference. I think that makes the third humidifier checker. I don't know, what is the name of them? That I have in the big one. So, all three of them's different, but they're all right there within a degree or two. So it's either 66 or 68, which is fine. I'm fine with both of those. As long as it don't go, I'm cool with 70 too. I'm cool with 70, but I would like to keep my regular ones. I'd like for them to be on like 60. I was always 65 to 67 is what I was cool. I don't want them to be on like 72. And then 68 is good for my Cubans. I like for them to be on 68 to 70. So they're all working out. But I was showing you what I got. I got that off Amazon. I don't know what it was. It wasn't much though. It's not like no $50 or nothing like that. I think it was like $20 to $30. So it's not like an expensive thing, and it'll do good. You know, it works good. I don't know, is it 7:15? Y'all ready to see Doc? Is Doc even on here? He probably ain't on here. He's watching on his computer probably. Have you still got have you got any of those Bovida packs, Jeff, and that? There he is. Doc, so you're saying you're ready? I don't know, Steve. Maybe you could open it up, your humidor, for a day or two. Let it dry out. Let's try to call Doc. Can I have your phone? I have to have charger for mine. Mine's dead. Let me charge mine up. Let me charge my phone. What's your phone number?
91.
91, that ought to be good for Doc. If Doc is ready, we are for sure. Yeah, I'm ready for Doc. You got Doc's number?
No.
What do you mean no?
Mine.
Huh?
You gave him mine.
I gave him yours. Yeah, but I thought I screenshot it and sent it to you. I didn't? Doc, can you call Kim's phone? I'm glad I did give you the number, Doc. Because I sent your number to her on a picture, but I guess I didn't. I do regularly, yeah. Boris here at Warm Fast was 30 when I went out to smoke my pipe about 2 hours ago. It's 39. 30, well, you see, that's about what it is here too, Boris. 39 Fahrenheit. It's 36 here. 90% humidity. Yeah, ours is only 60, so that's a little higher. 70 inside. I think that's Doc. Yeah, let me swap. There we go. You might have to turn down my stream, Doc, so we can talk. We're getting echoes.
I turned you down.
Good. I'm gonna flip you around, Doc, so that way
Don't do that, you'll hurt me.
that way everybody can see you. I don't want to be the only one seeing that pretty face. Now I'm gonna try not to hurt you, Doc. Oh boy, that went way down, didn't it? Doc, I'm gonna bring people up there so they can see you better. That way they can see you and hear you. I'll try not to hit it this week. I'll bring it down a little bit. Can you hear me, Doc?
Yeah.
Good. Can you see? Can you see me?
Yeah, I see you.
There you go. I'm gonna put on my glasses so I can see if anybody talks to you. That way I can read chat. I can read chat and I can half see you. Not good though. I can see you better without my glasses. You're too close for glasses on. I'll let you get it lit. Then I'll start right in. We'll go right in with the questions, Doc. You got, okay. There you go. Now I can see all of you, Doc. Hello, sir.
How you doing?
I'm all right. Doc,
Good.
usually the first question I ask everybody is, Doc, just how old are you?
I'm older than Dirt, and Dirt has taken me to court because I'm older than they are. I'm 75. I'll be 76 in December.
That's a good answer, Doc. That's a good answer. Just in case we do not forget, Doc, you brought up December. What day in December? So that way we can...
December the 11th.
December the 11th. That
2
way...
weeks to the day before Christmas.
2 weeks to the day before Christmas. December the 11th. That way, if any of us want to send you a card or just want to get on and wish you happy birthday, we can.
Well, thank you.
December the 11th. We, Doc, when, what, a lot of people know what you did. Well, maybe they don't, but they should. A lot of people know what you did, what you went into, but what was it? What was it like? Where was you born at, Doc? What state?
I was born in Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. And what was it like growing up 70 years ago in Oklahoma?
I didn't grow up in Oklahoma.
Okay,
I
so
was born in Oklahoma.
when did you move,
I
Doc?
was raised up in Texas
So when did you move from Oklahoma, Texas?
when I was 6 years old.
Okay, so you do not have any memory of 6-year-old you playing in Oklahoma.
I have some memories, but they're not of me playing in Oklahoma. No.
Okay, so what do you? That's kind of what I'm asking. What do you remember about Oklahoma? Because I knew you was there. I thought you was like 8 when you moved, but you said 6. But what do you remember about Oklahoma? Growing up in Oklahoma, what do you remember about that?
Well, my dad was a preacher. He's pastor of a church in Altus, Oklahoma.
Okay. So what do you?
And the church was in the beginning of doing a lot of building, and they had a big, huge sand pile out in front of the church. And one Sunday night, a bunch of us kids ran out and jumped into that sand pile. My hands went direct into the sand, and when I pulled my hands out, I didn't notice it. I didn't feel it. All the women started screaming. And that's because this finger right here was cut same as all. The only thing that was holding it was a piece of skin. My hand had hit a brick inside that sand pile, and it just sliced that finger off.
So that's your only memory of Oklahoma.
That's my only memory.
You was trying to play in a sand pit and cut your finger off.
Yeah.
That's not a. That don't bode well for Oklahoma, Doc. That don't bode well for Oklahoma. So, at 6-year-old, Doc, you moved to Texas. Doc, don't tell me you cut the other. Did you lose any fingers in Texas, Doc?
No.
Okay, then let's do this then. From you, how long did you stay in Texas?
Well, I was raised in Texas.
Okay, and when did you leave?
I left Texas when I was Well, the first time I left, when I was 18, I joined the service.
Yeah, well, I'm going to get to that. So, 6 to 18, right? Basically, let's
Yeah.
just say, what was life like 70 years ago in Texas then, growing up?
What was it like?
Yeah, what things did you do, Doc? What was going on? What do you remember? Like if
Oh, there's too much stuff that I remember.
what? Tell us something. Tell us something. What it is? There's a lot of people that, especially me, that I love to hear stories of that time. Tell us one little, tell us one little thing that you remember of your childhood. From
Well,
a
let's
6-year-old to a 16.
Uh,
Doc, if you're having to think about it, come on.
I ran over a man with a tractor.
Okay. Do you have any good stories, Doc? I'd like to hear a plan, not cutting your fingers off and running over people. Do you have any good stories, Doc?
Well, I thought that was pretty good.
Well, I don't know. I don't know, Doc. I don't know.
I can tell you one thing, I don't go and never curse my daddy again.
Well, I'd say not if you run over him with a tractor. Did you play? Did you work in the fields? Did you get to play any? Did you do any of that?
No, I didn't do what normal kids do because I was raised up in a very strict,
Okay.
independent, fundamental, hard-shell Baptist home.
Yeah.
And I didn't get to do what a lot of kids have got to do. In other words, I didn't get to get out, run the streets, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I didn't get to have people over to the house. I didn't get to go over to other people's houses. So I didn't have what we call a normal childhood.
I don't know if any of that was any of that going on.
I was adopted into this family.
What years was this, Doc? We're talking the 50s, the 40s?
Oh yeah, the 50s.
The 50s. So was kids back in the 50s, were they going to each other's house and stuff like that?
Some of them were.
Okay. Because that's the generation of Elvis Presley and the Beatles and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So Rockin' Robin.
I reckon. But now you got to understand, I wasn't allowed to listen to that music.
I understand. Oh, trust me, I understand. Your dad was a preacher. I understand that. So moving right along then from your thing, so far you've got your finger cut off and you've run over a guy with the tractor, which Donald says he likes, by the way. I don't know. Knowing Donald, I don't know which part of that he likes, getting run over by the tractor or running somebody over by. Like, it could go both ways, Doc. You know what I mean? Donald crazy.
Well, the reason that I ended up running over this guy was because I heard him cursing my dad.
Right, so it made you mad.
And I had a boy sitting on the fender of the tractor, and I told him, I said, you need to get off.
So you had some anger issues.
So he got off. I took off, and all of a sudden my dad looked up and seen me coming. Another fella looked up and seen me coming. They backed away. When this guy turned to look at me, I hit him.
Yeah, I understand. I understand.
I knocked him through the air into a mud puddle, and I ran over him and smashed him down in the mud puddle.
Doc, I understand.
I was a sweet preacher's kid.
I understand, Doc. He said something about your dad and you ran over him with a tractor. So, Doc, 18, you move away from Texas. Now, we kind of hit a little bit on it, right? You did something, and by the way, I'll thank you after you tell me what you did. What did you do at 18?
Oh, I joined service.
And what part of the service, Doc?
Army.
Doc, first thing I want to say is I want to thank you for your service. That's the first thing I want to say. So, how long was you in the Army, Doc, and what years was that?
I was in the Army from 64 to 66.
64 to 66. Well, I know there was you in the infantry or what part, Doc?
Yeah, I was in the infantry.
Okay. So you got out of the military. So where did you go back to? Texas, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, and then what did you do there as what?
Well, let's back up a little bit.
Okay, we'll back up. Is it another tractor story?
When I was 15,
Okay.
I surrendered to preach.
Okay.
All right. I had been living all of my life with an ulcerated mouth and throat. I had an ulcerated mouth and throat
And
about 4 times a year, about 6 weeks at a time.
and Doc, I know that.
When I went into the service, I met a fellow there, a German, who saw what my problem was, and he showed me the pipe. I'd never smoked. He showed me the pipe, told me how it would help me, and it did it.
Okay.
Within 3 days, I got rid of them, and I've never had them again.
Well, that was going to be one of my questions, but that was after, Doc, about how you started smoking. But Doc, I know the answer to this question, but I know the answer to a lot of these. But anyway, do you still have those ulcer problems in your mouth?
I will have if I lay the pipe down.
Yes, sir. That I was trying to get through like the thing before I did the pipe. Before I ask about the pipe, because I know you've told me about the pipe before. I was trying to get through like to let everybody know kind of what you did during your life before the pipe. But
well, it was a service.
Yeah, it was in the that's right.
And in my teenage years.
And it was because of your medical condition. It's why you picked up a pipe.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go.
That's why I still smoke one today.
Right. Let's go back to so you became a preacher when you got out of the service, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I became a preacher and a gospel concert pianist.
And a gospel concert pianist. You said that faster than I can. I get tongue-tied on that. So is that what you did from you was in there 2 years, you was 18, so is that what you basically did from 21 to 70, 75?
I've been doing it 60 years.
That's correct. There you go. Now after I got to that point, I was going to ask Doc, how did you start smoking a pipe, or was a pipe introduced to you? But you just answered that for me. I was reading Chad on there for a second. Cliff said, and he puts "and" in capital letters. And he has played for Elvis Presley. That's what Cliff.
I didn't know he knew that.
Yeah, a lot of us know a lot of things, Doc. Well, especially me.
I better get off of here then.
Especially me. What people don't know, one thing that people don't know about Doc is a night owl. Me and Doc talk at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the mornings, don't we, Doc?
Yeah, I do.
we talk a lot at night. So the next question, I guess, without the pipe, since you answered that, I usually ask people about their spouse, and most of us know this answer too. But can you tell us about like your family? Do you have a wife and kids, or no?
I just have a wife.
Okay. And how long?
I've never had kids.
I understand that, Doc. How long have you been married, sir?
30 years this year.
30 years this year. And we all know, because I get on my knees and pray for your wife. But if you would like to tell people, go ahead, Doc. I mean, you can tell people about your wife.
Well, she's been diagnosed with stage 3B kidney failure.
Mm-hmm.
When she was first diagnosed with it, we thought that she probably had about 2 years left to live. But here the other day, she went back to the kidney doctor to find out if she had progressed or find out her current condition. That doctor told her, he said, if you will take care of yourself and watch your blood pressure, watch your diabetes, and get off of those ibuprofens, you can live as high as another 10 or 15 years before you progress to stage 4.
Praise God, Doc. Praise God. Give him all the glory for that.
That was a tremendous blessing, especially for me.
Yes, sir.
Because she's not only my wife, but she's my caregiver.
Yes, sir.
My wife has been a registered nurse now for over 50 years.
Yes, sir. I was letting you talk. I guess I should have. I got Zeus. Zeus, leave the cat alone. Zeus, leave the cat alone. Zeus, leave the cat alone. I got the cat behind me, Doc. Zeus, leave it.
Zeus.
Thank you, Zeus. It's hard to come back off of that, Doc, for me, because, you know, I have a lot of, just like a lot of people in the YTPC, Doc, you mean a lot to us, you know, and you're one of our eldest members, and most of us here, although we're pretty much all a lot of us are around the 50-year-old mark, you know, right there, say 45 to 55, well, I don't know, I'd say 50 to 60. Let's put that on it. But you know, we was brought up to respect our elders. A lot of us are, and even though you're only like 10 years older than some, and you know, 25 for me, but you know, we all have a lot of respect for you, Doc, you know, and we care about you.
I appreciate that.
You know,
I appreciate that.
You know, I know I do, Doc. You know, we've talked a many a nights. We've talked several. And how I became to know you, Doc, is through a mutual friend of ours. I live right here at the Hatfield and McCoy. I live right where the McCoys lived. I'm probably 10 minutes. And Josh was just here the other day, and he knows that's not far. It's just over the mountain for me. And that's not hard. If you're young or in shape, you can get over our mountains pretty easy and down the other side. And after that, as you know, the Hatfields and McCoys were just a mountain away. You know, I know they're in different states, but it's just one mountain. You just climb the mountain, go down the other side, and there you go. It's not like, you know, it's that far away. But we met because of a lady named, and I sent the pictures to Kim, and I'll show the pictures after this, after we get off, because I did send Kim the pictures of Sadie. Sadie Click is the lady I met. She was in a nursing home where my dad's wife's mother was. So my dad's mother-in-law, and at the time I was raised by my grandparents, and I had to go, you know, one weekend to my dad's, one weekend to my mom's. But anyway, I went, and Sadie Click was there, and Sadie was married to Tennis. Tennis had, I think, 8 kids together, Tennis and Sadie. And Tennis's dad was Devil Ants Hatfield. And that is your great-grandfather, correct?
Yeah.
So
Correct.
once somebody told me about that, and I think that was Josh. I forget now. It's been probably, I don't know, 6-8 months ago. But I think it was Josh. But anyway, I got in touch with you, and then we started talking. We hit it off, and we've talked ever since. So I want to ask you about, do you have you don't have any. Do you have any stories or anything of that you want to tell? Or I know you've said some, but
You talking about my great grandfather?
yes, sir.
Well, the only things that I know is what my grandmother told me.
Yes.
And I didn't meet my real grandmother till I was 32.
Okay.
And I met her completely by accident. I was trying to find my people, but I didn't know where to look. And I was preaching revival in Amarillo, Texas, and I had a lady standing in the back of the church every night watching me. She never sat down. She just watched me. And she'd leave every night before the service was over. And so on Friday night of the revival, I told the preacher, I said, when I go to close this out tonight, I want you to do it. And I'm going to go out this side door and catch that woman, find out who she is.
Right.
So when I called her, she told me.
I'm trying to get you adjusted, Doc. Go ahead.
Do I need adjusted?
Well,
I need a lot of adjustment.
I didn't know if they could see because this arm is really weak and it just keeps on. You just kept on going down and down and down. So I was trying to bend it back to put you back up to where everybody could see you. I want everybody to see you, Doc, because you're the star of the show, my brother.
Oh, well.
Okay. It ain't me, it's you. That's why everybody's here. It ain't me, I promise you.
So, anyway, I called her, and she told me that she thought she was my mother. And so I asked her where she lived. She lived just a block away. And I said, can I come over and see you after everybody leaves? And she said, yes. Well, I went in and I asked the pastor if I could call my dad. He said, yeah. So I called my dad. My mother answered the phone. And I said, is Dad there? And she said, oh, yeah, just a minute. So she got him on another phone. So they're both on the phone. Now, I said to my dad, I said, I think I've met my real mother. And my mother said, that's a damn lie. And I went, whoa, the preacher's wife is cursing. She said, I'll prove it. She got up and she left and she come back in a minute. And she told me who to call in Mountain View, Oklahoma. So I made a call to Mountain View, Oklahoma and called this lady. And I said, by chance, do you know this preacher? And she said, oh, he's dead, he's dead, he's dead. And she dropped the phone. You could hear it bounce. She picked it up and she said, when did my grandson die? And I said, ma'am, I think I'm your grandson. And she dropped the phone again. And I said, where does my mother live? She said, oh, honey, your mama's dead. I said, are you sure? She said, yes. I said, okay. I said, can I come and see you as soon as my revival is done? She said to me, do you by chance play the piano? And I said, yes, I'm a gospel concert pianist. She said, your mama prayed you'd become a preacher and play the piano.
That's good.
And she said, I would love for you to come and meet me. So that's how I met my real grandmother.
That's awesome.
And when I got to her house, I said to her, I've always had two dreams, and I was always told they were foolish. I said, I dreamed that I was a little boy. I said, I don't know how old I was, but I was standing in a driveway with a girl that was a head taller than me. and on the side of the house hung a bed spring, and there was no paint on the house. She got up, she walked in, got a box and come out, shoebox, and looked through it and pulled out a picture, and it was me and that girl standing in that driveway. And I knew by that I was home.
Heck yeah. See, that's what I mean, Doc. That's a heck of a story. Like that's a heck of a story, man. You know, that's I don't. It's just so awesome just to, you know, to listen, you know, to about, you know, how you met your, you know, your real grandmother.
So I asked her. I said, "What was my name before I was taken?" She said, "Your name was Buster J. Hatfield. You was named after your granddad." And I said, "Well, now I can understand why when my mother would really get mad at me, she would say, 'Listen, Buster, you get in here.'" I said, "I had no idea why she said that." I said, "But now I know where that come from."
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, Doc. That's that's pretty good. Doc, you have some incredible stories. Everybody loves your stories, and I know you probably can't see the chat, but you know, I don't know who said it because it's already gone from there. But people, some person said that there wasn't a dry eye in the house because it was a touching story. Somebody said it was the best story ever, and I think Charlie said that was the best story ever heard or something. I don't know. Somebody who's messing with my thing. And Donald said, I don't know. Donald's talking about himself like he's interesting, but he says you're more interesting than he is. I don't know, Doc.
Can I show you something?
And then Cliff says, we love Doc. Yeah, heck, you know better. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Do you know who that came from?
Doc, I was a part of that. Behind the scenes.
That was such a precious, precious gift.
Yes, it is, Doc.
And
Yes, it is.
It just brought tears to my eyes that people love and care enough to do such a
Don't get me crying, Doc. Don't get me crying. Doc, when they first told me about that.
And I've already got it filled with my tobacco and got it filled with my pipes.
Doc, when they first told me about that, Doc, they called me on the phone, and they was like, do you have Doc's number? And I was like, yeah, I talked to Doc. You know, we FaceTime and text some, but most time we FaceTime or Discord. They told me what they had for you, and I felt so awful because of Doc. I wouldn't give up your number. Because, you know, I don't do that. I don't gossip, and I don't do that. And Steve and Miss Kathy told me something that other people hasn't, because I know other people get mad, and has got mad at me for not giving out people's numbers or stuff like that. But to me, I want to give you the respect of you telling me that it's okay. So as you know, Doc, I texted you. I didn't tell you anything about that, did I?
No, you didn't.
No, I just said, Doc, may I give out your number, or not your number, your address to somebody? In my opinion, I think that it's going to be a good thing, Doc. And you said,
That's what you said.
And you said, go ahead and give it out. I'm not hiding from nobody. That's what you said. I'm not hiding from no. And I'm the same way, Doc. I ain't hiding from nobody. I'm 100% right there with you. And I'm trying to say something to get myself laughing because what they did, Doc, in the heart of people in this community, Doc, is awesome. There's no, and that is so beautiful what they did. Can you show it again and show? Could you show it again and show the eagle on it? How pretty it is. Let me try to get that a little closer to the camera I want you all to see that. And Doc, those things, I know you didn't tell us about it a second ago, but those things are soft as all get out, ain't they?
Yeah, it is.
It is soft as all get out.
Soft as a glove.
It is. It's soft. It's soft as all get out. Man, it's a wonderful thing.
I had no idea that the eagle was going to be on it.
Yes, sir.
But on my next video, I'm going to show a bunch of the eagles that I have here in my home because I collected them.
Well, you flipped the camera around a few times when we've been doing it and showed me.
And, well, I just collected them till I didn't have no place else to put them.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. So, I know, I don't know if we said, but everybody, just in case nobody knows where that came from, I don't know if they want me to tell. They probably, did they say it in the chat? Okay. That came from Steve and Miss Kathy's who made those. And they're wonderful, aren't they? And they're wonderful, aren't they, Doc?
It's wonderful. And they are.
Yes, 100%. I watch their lives every week, Doc, and
I'm still looking forward to the day that I can drive over there and meet them person.
Doc, I would love to have the money. If I had Elon Musk's money, Doc, I would fly everybody to one big location. I would rent out like every cabin in Pigeon Forge or someplace like that where everybody could stay. You know what I mean? And just have one big meeting of just us that are normal, our 200 people or whatever, 300 people that are normal to all of us. And let's just have as Elvis used to say, let's have a clam bake.
Yeah.
It's one big clam bake, So that is, Cliff said he has one and his has a whitetail buck on his.
Yeah, I've seen his.
Yeah, I have too. Can I have my cigar? And my cigar cutter? Please, that way, because we're getting close. It's only 7 minutes. In 7 minutes, Doc, my son, he likes doing bow call, but he'll ring the bell. After he rings the bell here in a little bit, then you holler out just as loud as you want to, bow call. And everybody in here, if they ain't in here, then they're disinvited. If they don't answer you, Doc, they're not invited to come back no more. You know I love you, Doc.
Yeah, I do.
Got nothing but love in my heart for you, brother. Nothing but love in my heart for you. You know that. I love everybody in the YTPC. Just today, Doc, I had, I told everybody on my last video the other day, I was telling people I only had like 5 cigars left of, not Cuban cigars or what people sent me. And just today, Doc, I got in 30 cigars from Jeff, West Virginia Cigars. He sent me 30. Stick your finger or your hand underneath that. Let me cut this cigar. I got Kim standing here, Doc, and I love you, but guess what, Doc? When the wife tells me cut the cigar and standing here with her hand out, I'm not going to disappoint her. But anyway, Jeff sent me 30 cigars today, and I didn't know what to say. What do you say to generosity like that? I mean, and just this weekend, Doc, Josh built me a daggone pipe cabinet that is built better than Bob Vila could have done himself, and drove it 18 hours across country. That's more love than what my mommy, daddy, and brothers ever showed me. You know?
Understand.
Charlie just this week, sent me, a bunch of daggone cigars as well, Padrones. Like, how do you not? I mean, Doc, there's so much love. There's so much love that I don't understand why there's hate. Because there's so much love out there that if it's just so awesome just to love each other, and that's what I always talk about, is love.
Well, I'll tell you what I think of the YTPC.
Give me my lighter, please.
The YTPC is a group of people who have more respect and more honor and more love for everybody in the YTPC. Far better than any other kind of group that's out there today, I think. I don't think that there's another group like the YTPC. There's not another group who cares like the YTPC or who is more giving than the YTPC.
And Doc, I know we don't cuss much, but Stone Cold used to say something, hell yeah. I don't want to smoke as much because I got 4 minutes. I got 4 minutes for it. I don't want to smoke it all up because it's small. And I don't want to tell people what I lit because I know you got bow call, Hunter, in 4 minutes. I'm trying to keep an eye on my thing, but just to go along with that, Doc, I 100%, I 100% agree with that. You know how much I love the YTPC. You know how much I try to give to everybody. I mean, I got nothing in my heart but love, man. And that comes, it was very early on that I could see that from the YTPC. And you can go back to, matches, and see all the love that was then. And you can go back to even the people that's gone, that don't do videos anymore, and see all the love of them from years ago. And the people that still here that was here, years ago, 4 years ago. I mean, there's a lot, there is, you're right. There's a lot of respect, and there's a lot of thing, and that's you're right, than there are in other organizations or groups or whatever you want to call them, yeah, but you still had to get home, Josh. Josh said he only drove 9 hours to me. The other 9, the cabinet was already mine. But the other 9, you still had to get home. It's still an 18-hour round trip. You got to count that. You got to count you getting home too, brother. I can't. You can't repay something like that. You know what I mean?
No, you can't.
You can't. How do I even repay that? To like, there is no repaying. There's no coming up with nothing. And you can just, all you can do is just humble yourself. You just got to humble yourself and say thank you.
The amazing thing about the YTPC, they don't expect you to.
100%. 100%. They don't expect.
They don't.
He
They don't
didn't.
expect you to reciprocate.
100%.
They do it out of love and out of compassion.
100%. 100% agree, Doc. 100% agree. You have 1 minute, Doc, before Hunter rings his bell. You got your bell? You ready? Where is Sharon? I seen you on there. Where's my moderator at, Sharon? Where's Paul? Where's Paul? Sharon says she's going to bed, but I ain't seen Paul, and maybe I missed him. He might be there. But if you don't answer, Sharon, good night. Have a good night's sleep, Sharon. I know it's late over there for you. It's go ahead, Hunter. I'll flip it around. Doc, I'm going to flip it around. Let him ring the bell. Give him about 10 seconds to ring the bell. Then you can holler bow call, all right?
All righty.
I'll flip him around here. There you go, Hunter. You got to hold it up higher. They can't see that. There you go.
Okay, bowl call.
Say it again, Doc. They didn't hear you. I didn't get...
Bowl call.
Oh, Doc, give me a minute. Now say it, Doc. They can see you.
I said bowl call.
There you go, Doc. And if you ain't down with that, we got 2 words for you. Donald Hughes is smoking Sutliff Emerald Owl in a cold younger cob. Sharon, he's going to sleep. Okay. Charlie is smoking Dolby Cut Plug and he's Sea Smoke Freehand. Gerald Flood is No Name Pipe smoking Nightcap. Pipe Grump smoking Vanilla Rose and he's LCS Shank. Mr. Tosin smoking Ojo Krantz and he's MM Cobb. Ohio Jeff is smoking Pegasus Dr. Grabo. Cliff is smoking is Peterson Army 221 sixpence in it. No, Gatsby Luxury Flake. I'm sorry. Sharon, nothing there. Stephen Miss Kathy is smoking the Canoco's house at Cigar. Jose Cavendish, Jose smoking Carter Hall in a 7LE122. Opossum smoking Haunted Bookshop in a Bribia Calabash. Dingus is smoking Plum Pudding in a Nording Freehand. Ron Hardcracker smoking HBS in an Antique Busher's hardwood pipe. Hillbilly Donnie is smoking Haunted Bookshop in a Cobb. Glum Chum is smoking Stokeby Luxury Twist. Flake in a Country Gentleman Cobb. WKRP in Cincinnati is he says love the cowbell, by the way. He's smoking Solani Age Burley in a Country Gentleman. So 2 in a Country Gentleman as well. Doc, what are you smoking, sir?
I'm smoking Ahab's Comfort in my Cannonball.
Let me light mine up. Doc, I am smoking Arizona Hawk. Oh, shoot. Pick that up. Pick that up. You're in the way. Boris is smoking Vanilla Rose in a State Peterson that he got. Jose saying Donnie Hawk. AZ Hawk, right there he is. He's smoking McBaron London Burley in a Convoy. Lavatte. Dingus, Dingus is saying see ye, so Dingus is leaving. He coming, he's gone. He thinks the conversation's over. So Dingus don't like us, Doc. He ain't sticking with us. Hawk, I want to thank you for this. This is the cigar you sent me, brother. I know you probably can't see it. I dropped this. Hawk sent me this, and that's my first time trying it. It's a Liga Privada, and I was trying to see if there was anything else on it. I know it's the Flying Pig. Let's just say that it's not written on it, but I know it's a Flying Pig. So there's the thing, and then it's the small one, the Flying Pig. So I'm trying to hit out tonight. Let's see if there's anybody. Yeah, it has a great taste on my thing. Janessa Moore is here, and she said, that's my dear big brother in Christ. Do you know Janessa Moore?
Yeah, that's my sister.
Yeah, she's here. She said, that's my dear big brother in Christ, Janessa Moore. Welcome, Janessa. I'm glad you're here. Yes, number 9. You're right, Hillbilly. It is a number 9. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Hawk said it too, number 9. Yes, sir, it is a number 9. Charlie saying hello, Janessa. Donald Hughes says, oh, he's trying to pronounce it out. Liga Privada, flying pig. Liga Privada, flying pig. I say Liga. He's saying it's Liga. Liga Privada. Liga Privada. Your sister says, thank you. I'm glad that I can be here. Is what she said. We're just taking a minute to smoke and relax. Then we'll get right back into the questions.
My sister Janisa is in the same shape that I'm in. We're both in a power wheelchair.
All right.
We're both paraplegic.
What is Doc? Is that DNA related, Doc?
No.
Do you? I don't know if what you want to expand on, Doc, and what you don't. You see what I mean? Like, I don't want to put you in a position to where, where you, you might not want to talk about something. So I don't.
Well,
if you want to expand,
there's not anything I won't talk about.
what do you want to expand on? Why you are in the wheelchair and maybe what happened and stuff?
Well, I had cancer. I had a huge tumor. They had to go through my hips with radiation. That radiation is what destroyed my hips. That made me paraplegic. And that's how come I ended up like I am now, in a chair like this. This is my chair, this is my recliner, this is my bed.
And Doc, how long have you been in the wheelchair, Doc?
It's been 10 years now.
10 years. Like I said, I know a few of these answers. So, I want, in case, there might be some people out there that don't know these answers. You know what I mean, Doc? So,
Yeah.
Um,
I'm not going to talk about my cis.
yeah, no, I'm not asking about, I won't ask about CS. I promise. That's talking about other people, and we don't do that here, do we? I ain't like that. No, I ain't like that. No, but the next question I got for you is the cancer? Did they get it all, Doc? That's the most important. Is it there? Is it gone? What is it?
Listen, did they not only get it all, but when the blood test came back after the operation, it showed that I had never had cancer.
Never. That's right. And you told me that before. And that's a praise God again, ain't it, Doc?
You better believe it.
You got that right.
Big
Praise
time.
the Lord. Thank you. They got all of it out, and there's not even a trace of where it even was in there.
No.
And that, and your sister said, it just popped up on my screen. I know you can't see it. She said, a miracle. 100% agree with it. 100%. That's little sis, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100% agree with you, little sis. 100% agree with you. Choo Choo and Brian says, just lurking, but got to say hi to Doc. Choo Choo and Brian wants to say hi to you. I said Brian. Briar.
How you doing, Randy?
A possum. Oh, I will. Okay. A possum popper wants to know. Gray. I don't know if you know his name. Gray wants to know, what is your favorite Bible story, Doc?
My favorite Bible story?
That's what he said. I've got more questions, so you got to make them quick, Doc. You got more people wanting to know, got questions for you.
I think my favorite Bible story is David and Goliath.
All right, Jose Cavendish has a question for Doc. He wants to know, Doc, do you still play the piano?
I don't as much because it's very difficult to do it in my chair. It's very hard on my back. I can play 1 to 2 songs at a time, and that's about it.
Some of them days
But
when you...
now, I'm fixing to get a back brace that will help me with that, and I hope to get back into playing again.
Some of them days, Doc, when you feeling good, you can rock out. Swing them hips side to side just like the old days.
I wish I could.
That's a good question. Gerald Flood says he whipped. Oh, you whipped 12 Hell's Angels.
Well, I whipped 12 motorcycles. A gang of motorcycles one time.
Yeah.
But that's been way back years and years and years ago.
Beowulf, and by the way, Beowulf, thank you as well for being here. You know, I know I haven't seen you all, and I know Doc is the reason why you're here. But just because Doc's the reason why you're here, I promise I appreciate you being here as well. Beowulf says also just lurking, but gotta say hi to Doc. He's my hero. Beowulf wants you to know, Doc, that you're his hero.
Well, I appreciate that very much.
I don't understand what with the he's asking that Doc, Pipe Grump, Josh wants to know if you whipped them 12 Hell's Angels, if you whipped them with the tractor. Did you run them over, Doc?
No, I whipped them with a chain.
A chain. Jose Cavendish says, I hope that helped you to play as much as you want, Doc. He hopes that the back brace is what he's saying, Doc. Hopes that you're able to play as much as you want.
I'm hoping for that myself.
Because he says music is good therapy, Doc.
Yeah, it is.
It really is. It soothes that, you know, I know that's old saying, but music does soothe the soul.
I've always said if you can't play a song and make people cry and play the same song and make them shout, you don't need to play it.
You know, that's a good outlook on it, Doc. That's a good way to look at it. Because it's, you know, it's music can do both to you with the same song. You're the same thing like me, Doc. You sitting there, Doc, we sitting here shaking in front of the camera. Both of us. I'm sitting here holding mine up. I'm shaking, looking at you.
I can't help it with my right hand. Now my left hand is all right. See,
we two peas in a pod, Doc. We two peas in a pod. We're both sitting here looking like the wind's coming.
With my left hand, I'm okay, but I can't stop it in my right hand.
I understand, Doc. Trust me. With diabetes, I understand. It's just, I thought it was funny. I was sitting there getting ready, and I was shaking like crazy. And I looked over at you, and you was shaking. I was like, Janessa says Doc was a professional pianist. Yes, ma'am, we know. We went over. Doc, where are some of the places you played since your sister brought up?
Oh, my goodness. I played all over the United States.
There you go. So there's the answer if anybody's looking for that. Glumchum Piper wants to know, Doc, what's your favorite hymn?
Amazing Grace.
There you go. Every time I play a song, I make Choo Choo and Briar says every time I play a song, I make everybody cry. Doc has Doc's favorite's Amazing Grace. I don't know, Doc. I don't know. Doc, I got a song for you. You want to sing with me, Doc?
No, I don't sing.
Huh?
I don't sing.
You don't sing?
No. My sister does.
So I need her on here, right?
I mean, she can sing.
Probably a lot, but probably, I know if she can open her mouth and say 2 words, it's singing better than I am. I was gonna say, Doc, I might could have you a little song for you. I ain't never sung before. You want to hear a song, Doc?
Go ahead.
How about I give you? How about two verses? How about that? We'll do. I'll do that just for you, Doc. I'll do that.
Alrighty.
I'll do that just for you. Let me see if I can remember it. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. I was standing by her bedside on a cold and cloudy day when I saw the hearse come rolling just to carry my mother away. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. I said to thee, Undertaker, Undertaker, please drive slow, 'cause that woman that you're carrying, I hate to see her go. Will the circle be unbroken by and by, Lord, by and by? There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. In the sky, Lord, in the sky. There you go, Doc, just for you, brother.
That's a good one.
Cliff says y'all couldn't hear me, but I was nailing the bass line. He said Wade would have been proud on that. Mr. Tosin says golden buzzer. As long as there's nothing wrong, it soothes your soul, ain't there, Doc?
Yep, it does.
Charlie said, well, there's one thing for sure. There's only one Doc Hatfield, and for sure only one James Stumbo.
Well, there you go.
I think he's saying we're unique, Doc.
I guess he does.
Boris says bluegrass gospel. He said, well sung, James. Janice says amen. Cliff says he seconds that emotion. Is that what he said? I can't see that, Kim. I second that emotion. I thought that's what it said, but you see the O and the T and the I that's running together. I know that's how you spell it. I can't see it. Scott at the 16th day says he's just jumping in to say hi. He's on his break at work, and we appreciate that. Scott, sure do appreciate that. Doc, is there any other stories? Everybody comes here for you, and I don't want to just ask you questions. I know we only got about 10 minutes left, but is there another story that may be about your that don't involve running over people and your fingers getting cut off now? But this is a wild bunch, Doc. We have the wild bunch here. You might want to tell them a crazy story.
Well, I can tell you about the cat.
I know. Well, all right, Doc. Tell them about the cat.
In my dad's church, whenever I was just a kid, I was about 10 years old, we had a problem with cats coming in the back door and going up under the pulpit.
Okay.
My dad got a little bottle of stuff called Highlight, and he would catch them cats, hold them out the door, at the back door, pour a little Highlight on their tail, and throw them out there, and they would run and jump in all the trash. Back then, you burnt your own trash.
Yeah.
And they'd jump in all the trash barrels going up and down that alley, just screaming. Well, one Sunday night,
By the way, we don't.
I went back there to go to the restroom, and whenever I did, somebody had caught a cat. And they said, we're trying to get rid of this cat, and they don't want to go. I said, oh, that's easy. I'll show you how to do it. And I got that bottle of Highlight. I poured that stuff on that cat. I threw it out the door, and it made an about face and run in and run up under the platform. We went back out and sat on the front seat, just sitting there, just as straight-faced as could be. And about that time, my dad, he was preaching, and he said, the devil's going to get you. And about that time, that cat come out of an air duct and jumped right in the middle of the people in the center aisle, and everybody's just scattered. And that cat was just screaming and just bounced and bounced and bounced all the way back to the back, and then run out the back door. Now, the only problem with that was everybody else was going hysterical, and me and my friends were sitting on the front pew, not making a face at all. And that's how my dad knew what happened.
Because he knew you was guilty, Doc. He knew you was guilty.
Yeah, he did.
Doc, I got a similar story for you, Doc. I got a similar story for you. But it ain't about a cat. I went squirrel hunting once, Doc. Have no clue how it happened. But Doc, we had these we had these vests that you wear, and then the vest in the back of it. You got me coughing. My anxiety's kicking in. You got me coughing. In the back of it, Doc, in the vest, when you go squirrel hunting, it's got like a big pocket. You just put the squirrel in it and they sit down, right? Doc, I went hunting behind the house. I come back. My grandmother wanted some squirrels. I come back down after shooting, I don't know, 4 or 6, I don't know. I wasn't up there long, Doc, about 30 minutes. I come back and I took off my vest, Doc, and threw it in the kitchen for her, right? Then I went in like my room, to take off my clothes, my hunting clothes. And next thing I know, Doc, I hear my grandmother screaming everywhere. I hear my grandmother screaming. I must have just, I don't know, knocked it out or something. Because that squirrel come back loose and it got in the house and it was running everywhere. My grandmother was trying to take a broom. She opened the door. She was running around everywhere trying to get that old squirrel. Yeah. I wasn't laughing then, Doc, but it's a funny story now,
Yeah, it is.
But it definitely wasn't funny then, But it's
I'll tell you one more and that'll be it.
All right, Doc.
Across the street.
You gotta let me hold, Doc. Let me tell my kid. Can I have a water? You got me laughing, Doc. My anxiety. I gotta have a water. Give me just a second. Let me get me a water in me, Doc. Is it a funny story?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Let me get a water, please. Let me get a drink of water before you tell it, cause I won't be able to breathe.
That smells good.
Go ahead, Doc. I got water now.
There was a family that lived across the street from my grandmother.
Okay.
And there was an old lady that lived there. She was probably in her 90s. And I went over her one day and I said to her, I got you a boyfriend. I don't want no boyfriend, she said. I said, but honey, he's got $1 million. And she sat there and looked at me for a minute. She said, I don't care if he's got $1,000. I still wouldn't take him.
That's a pretty good one, Doc. You got me tore up on the last, and I had to get something to drink. You get me tore up. You can't sit there and laugh. Doc, just like with Charlie, you know, and Josh and Jeff, there's no words, Doc. There's no words. I can't thank you enough, Doc. There's really not. You know, I wanted you to come on because I wanted maybe somebody that hasn't heard. I don't know why I would think that maybe somebody hadn't heard of you, but maybe there's one. But another reason, Doc, is I wanted your story to be captured. You know what I mean? For future generations. You know what I mean? I wanted that because I think that's precious. You know, to have it to have it done, to have it recorded, so everybody in the YTPC 5 years from now, 10 years from now, you know, can listen to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I want to thank you, Doc, for coming on. I want to thank you for being my guest. And you know, I thank Cliff, and I thank you know, Charlie and Josh, you know, and Boris. But I want to thank you too, you know, Doc, because you're one of a kind, brother. You're special. You're loved. You're loved throughout the YTPC. Everybody loves you, brother.
I appreciate that.
Your sister said she wanted you to write a book.
Yes, she did.
Yeah,
She does.
Well,
she keeps trying to get me to do it.
Well, Doc, I think getting it all wrote. I think getting it all told, and you're doing a good job by telling it on the YTPC, getting those stories out there so it's preserved is the best thing, the most wonderful thing. There, I see, come on. Here, I'll show him. Hello, Paul. Welcome, Paul. But anyway, Doc, I want to thank you. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I can't tell you thank you enough. You know how much respect I have for you. You know if there's anything you ever need. Oh, usually I ask, Doc, what's your favorite blend of tobacco? I know it, but what does everybody else need to know? What's your favorite blend, Doc?
Admiral's Choice, Black and Gold.
Admiral's Choice, Black and Gold. And you can get that off of Pops and Cigars, right?
Yeah.
Admiral's Choice, Black and Gold. That's Doc's favorite. That way everybody knows. I know there's a lot of people that, you know, they remember people's favorites. Like, you know, John, everybody remembers his as, you know, Haunted Bookshop in the Friday Savinelli. You know, so I want to make sure people know yours. Yours is Admiral's Choice, Black and Gold. And and you can get that at Pops and Cigars, like I said. But, Doc, brother, much love. You know I love you. Much love to you. I'll do anything for you. Call me. Daylight, dark, I don't care. 2 in the morning, 2 at night, 2 in the day. Doesn't matter to me.
Well, it's been a privilege to be your guest.
Huh? Yes. And, Doc, I want you to know the last thing, too, is, Doc, your wife is still in my prayers. It's wonderful news, but she's still in my prayers, and so are you, brother.
I appreciate that so very much.
All right, Doc, I'll get off of here, and I'll let you go. Hopefully you stick around for the rest of the live. I got like 30 minutes, so hopefully you stick around for the rest of the live.
All righty, I'll do that.
Love you, Doc.
You too.
All right, brother. See you. See you, Doc.
Bye-bye.
Bye, brother. Here, I'll put this. I need a good one of those if I'm going to keep doing these. I need a good. Oh, I should have told. Well, he can see them, though. I need a new one of these. This thing's. It's good, but see how much it bounces? I feel like I'm dribbling a basketball. So I'm always having to adjust that thing to try to, I need another little, and I tell you what I need something like Josh had. What Josh had was awesome. I don't know where it could sit at though. It needs to be as high as this. Oh, don't thank me, Jeff. What? That's and Cliff. You are two kind. It's all Doc. They make medicine for that. No, don't thank me. Thank Doc. I don't deserve any credit. It's all Doc. Doc. That's what, you know. That's what. That's the reason I like this, because it's individual people's stories. I've already used it. It's each individual people's story, life story, not, you know, not just, I'm not talking about one story, but a life story. And man, everybody just has this spaghetti noodle remind you of anything like that. Doug got me tore up. I was laughing so hard. I couldn't breathe. I got laughing. Doc can tell them to you and make you just laugh like crazy. I have something that I want to do for you all. Well, I would, and I can text him out here, Billy, but next week on Tuesday, is Donald Hughes. Donald will be, because that's who, Charlie? That's who Charlie said? Mm-hmm. That's who Charlie said. Because Cliff said Charlie, didn't he? That's who Charlie said was Donald Hughes. The only thing is I wanted to get Doc in there. And I'd had Doc in mind for a couple of weeks. And so I wanted to get Doc. I really wanted to get Doc. And that's nothing against Donald. It's just I've been wanting to get Doc, and I'm sure Donald understands that. You know, we're all equal. You know, it's not that. It's just I was wanting to get Doc. You know, but Donald will be on next Tuesday, and yeah, I will ask Doc. I'll ask Doc who he wants. I'll text Doc and see who Doc would like to see being interviewed. And I'll also ask Donald. And so maybe they say the same person. Maybe they say somebody different. But you all had asked me originally, though, to get people that, you know, like, I don't know, that maybe didn't do, well, somebody mentioned that maybe didn't really do videos and stuff, and I know, you know, but I think by the time it's over, I think we're going to end up doing everybody. I think it just is a matter of time before everybody's done. You know, and maybe we might be able to get some more people, like people that's maybe not in the YTPC. Maybe we can get some people like, I don't know, Jeremy Reeves. I don't know, maybe somebody that's, I mean, like that don't, somebody maybe like Jeff Grasick. I'm trying to think of other people. McBurn, somebody from McBurn. By the way, I don't know if you're still here, Hawk. I don't, accepted. She's more than accepted. She's a part of us. She's our little sister now. I hope I see her in chat every week. Sis. Hawk, my thoughts. I don't know if you heard. I do not know if you heard, Hawk. My daughter came over here and brought something. And she said, do you want to say what you said? Yeah, per Jansen. Yeah, from McBarron. Yeah, maybe per Jansen. Do you want to tell them what you said? Or you want me? I don't know if you heard it, but if you go back and listen to the thing, when she walked over here, she said, that smells good. You remember her saying that, Hawk?
Because it did.
Yeah, she just said because it did. Like, she can hear you, but it smells, Doc. I got Doc. I love you, Doc. I was talking to Hawk. Hawk, it smells good. It's got a good room note. It's got a very good room note. It has a better flavor than what I've been used to. And when I say what I'm used to, then the others I've been trying. Like, I've been trying all of them. So it's better than those. Some of the ones I've been trying. Is it a Partagas? No. Would I put it in that category? No. Not for mine. But it's one of those it's one of those cigars that I would probably buy again, but smoke every now and then. But I don't see, then it brings you back to the question like, yeah, Fatten's about 4 years old, see? It's pretty good. Like, it's pretty good. Like, I don't know, like, if Partagas is a 5-star, then this would be like a 4-star. For my palate. And so I'm glad that I like this one. Because I think the others, you sent me like 6 or something, or 7 or something like that. I don't know, maybe 5. I don't know. I forget, but I know some of the others I haven't liked, and I'm like, I hope Hawk don't hate me because, they're not really that good. But this one's pretty good. You can like me again, Hawk. You can like me again. But I did look at these. These are, I believe, I did look them up. These are they $12.99 or $15.99? What's the price on these, Hawk? They're pretty expensive. There's not as many sticks in the same class as Partagas D series. I'm figuring that out, but I tell you, boys, a Java, those tabacs, coffee ones in the morning, I would rather have those tabacs in the morning with my coffee than a Partagas. Jose, I have to leave early today. Sorry, James, but it was a beautiful interview. Thank you and Doc for sharing. Thank you for coming. I understand, Jose, when the guests usually leave, everybody leaves. I understand that. I want you to know, Jose, I prayed for you this week. I hope that and I know you said you were fine. And I watched your newest video, the one on, what it was Celerin, right? I'm asking them. I think, wasn't it, what he's standing there holding, it's not, is it Celerin? He said something. And I'm not getting his and mutton chops separate either, because there was another Celerin video. But he's standing there, he's sitting, he could be sitting, but his arms is out. I know that's his because I seen it. What? Oh. Yeah, is that your phone? Yeah. Where's the thing? Is it still on the messages that I sent you?
What?
The pictures?
I don't know. I didn't know you sent me any pictures.
Yeah. Where's the pictures at?
I didn't know you sent me any.
Yeah, they're not there. I thought I sent you the pictures.
You didn't send me any pictures.
Okay, well, I didn't send them. I was going to show you all, me and Doc, how we know each other, and that lady. But anyway, Gerald, best cigar he ever had was a Partagas DC. Same way, it's pretty good. You don't have to thank me, Jose. I thank you, brother, for all you love and support, and I'm here for you if you need me. Hoya de Monterey, no other. There's nothing wrong with that, Boris. You know me. I want people to smoke what they want. I was just saying, like coffee, that tobacco is pretty good, like with my morning coffee. It really is. All right, I have something for you all. I have something for you all. Where's the little spinny Rooney? Go get the spinny Rooney. So we're talking about cigars. Can you reach me that one? Here, I'll go get it. Let me get up. I'll get it. Let me unplug my thing here. And I can get up. Yeah. Just set it down over there, though. Set it down over there. Let me get up. Key West, I'm reading as I'm walking. I'm reading Stephen Miss Kathy. Ordered some new Cigars Day Key West Extra Toro and Bugatti Scuro Toro. We'll send some when they come in. Thank you very much, Stephen Miss Kathy. Tobacco is pretty good first of the day with a cup of coffee. I smoke a cigar about once a week. I'm a little bit more than that, Daniel. I'm a little bit more than once a week. This is my, I'm trying to put you over here. This is my Cuban cigar humidor. And right here, let me get this out. Right here, let's take it back over there. This is there you can see Hunter in the background. I don't know if y'all can see that. Hi, Janice. I see her back. It's my privilege. I promise you, Janice, it was my privilege and my honor to have Doc on. It was 150% that it was my privilege and my honor to be able to have Doc on. I want you to know that. I know you're thanking me, but I'm thanking you for just being his sister, and I'm thanking you for him being here, because it's I promise you, it's and not just mine. And I'll tell you, if somebody watched this in the YTPC and they didn't like Doc being on, then I don't need them here. Doc is a good dude. You know what I mean? Like Doc is a good dude, Janice. Like, it was probably not just a blessing to me to listen to him and an honor for me. It was probably an honor for, I think there was 33 people at total that was on one time. I think it was all 33 people's, 34 including mine. $18.50. Give me your phone. Give me your phone. Yeah, give me your phone. There you go. Let's see. Where's Safari? Let's see what it costs. I'll open it up right here. We'll go to top of the MO Monte Fortuna Cigars. Let's type in, where's the search at? Right here. Go here. Click in this. Go up here to search. And click in here, go to search, and go to COH, Cohiba. It's thinking. I typed Cohiba. They are out of them right now. Stop in that. No, the top. What is it? Change the name. Yours changes the name and don't let me hit no. I'm hitting search. No, they're out of them right now. So let me just type it in. Monte Fortuna's out of them right now. So they have them right here. The thing is about $30 a stick. That's what Cigars of Cuba has them on. And I don't know how much shipping and handling is after that, but they are right. I don't know if you can see that. Right there. There you go. There it is. Just $28 a stick. I don't know what. Here you go. Here's your phone back. I don't know what the shipping and handling is from Cigars of Cuba. Did somebody write anything in there? But anyway, here you go. Probably $10. I know what I paid for it. What did he say? Good night, Donald?
Yeah, Holly had dinner ready.
Oh, Holly had dinner ready. Donald's leaving me. Donald's leaving me. Donald's gone. Anyway, here it is. Let's open it up. Make sure it's not fake. I don't like handling this stuff. I'm going to handle it down here. There you go. There you go. Not fake. Cuban. Cuban. Yeah, see, it's $30 for us. Anyway, I want to give this away to you all, to one of you. I want to give this away to one of you. I want to give you a Cohiba. If y'all haven't smoked it yet, I want to give you all one. So what I'm going to do is, and I would love for it to be somebody that's never smoked a Cohiba before. Where's the thing at? Hello, Ganjuana. That's one thing about we are taught to respect our elders, no matter what. You bring it over here, Hunter. Most Wapies folks I've met fall in the category of being on. Yes, I would say you're right. Most people does. So anyway, right here. Here's what I have. Kim can split these in half. There's 8 of them. There is 23 people in here is what it's telling me. Kim can split them in half. She can split them in 3s. So she can write your name down if you want to be a part of this giveaway. I'm going to flip this around. Hunter's going to spin it. Hunter's going to spin it. And he's going to spin it faster than that. We're going to hold this bottom down so he can really spin it. We'll get somebody to stand on it, maybe Amber, to stand on it. And then Hunter, no, not right now. I'm giving this to your mom so your mom can write down what are you doing, Hunter? Oh, seeing how you spell Ganjuana's name? Oh, you writing it down from earlier? That's fine, Mr. Tosin. Just give me a minute before she writes people's name. I will ask, and I was going to ask that question in like... I know not everybody wants to join the giveaway, So, like, I was going to ask people, and then that way she could write people's name down on the board. Or you want to write it down on a piece of paper first? That way,
Yeah, that'd be great.
okay, get your piece of paper. Here, I'll show you all what they're done. There. There. They're scrambling to get paper.
I would have paper. Okay, who wants to be part of it?
Okay, you ready to write people's name down? Are you just going to circle people's name?
I'm gonna put a star or something.
You can put a star?
Yeah.
Okay, if that's what works for you, let me turn it around.
You gotta show me.
Okay. He said that'll run you. Does Doc smoke cigars? Not that I know of. No, but Doc can answer that. Doc, do you smoke cigars? I've never seen you smoke a cigar. It's usually the pipe. The pipe helps his mouth out, and he smokes his pipe. But I tell you his favorite, Admiral's Choice, black and gold pipes and cigars. It's not expensive at all, as what he likes. That's his favorite blend. Admiral's Gold, black and Admiral's Choice, black and gold. He does occasionally, yeah. There he goes. Choo Choo and Briar, David, right? I think it's David. I've talked to David, I think. David and Doc. I think. So he does occasionally, Hillbilly. See, I hadn't seen him before smoke one. But David talks to him a lot too. Randy, not David. That's right, Randy. Or maybe it was. No, was it Randy I talked to? I don't know. Which one was it? Was it you, Randy? Was it you, Randy, that I talked to? Me, you, and Doc on, what was that? House party?
Is it the app they shut down?
Doc, do you want it? Is that what he's saying? Did Doc say, yes, I'd like to smoke it? Is that what Doc said? What did Doc say? Doc, did you say you wanted the cigar? Instead of me doing a giveaway, you said you want it. If you want it, I'll send it to you, Doc. I won't do it. I'll do another giveaway. If you want that cigar, I'll send it right to you, brother. If you want to try it, you've never smoked. Have you ever smoked one, Doc? A Cohiba or a Cuban? I haven't asked you that because I didn't know if you smoked. I didn't think you smoked cigars, Doc. Let me put this down. He said I did answer it.
He said I do occasionally.
Yeah, I know he said he did occasionally. I wasn't asking that. I'm asking, does he want the Cuban? I didn't see, Doc, if you answered if you wanted the Cuban. Do you want the Cuban? Yeah, I know you smoke one every now and then. Do you want the Cuban, Doc? Do you want the Cohiba? I couldn't think of it. Have you ever smoked a Cuban, Doc? I just sent my last Partagas D6 off too this week. I'm out. Reach me that box over there, Hunter. It's right beside the thing. Hunter, on the right side above the TV. The box. Right there, bub. You're looking right at it. Reach me that little black box. Yes. I'm giving Doc time to answer.
He said I smoke one every now and then.
I know he said he smokes one every now and then, but has he smoked a Cuban, and does he want the Cuban? I don't know if he's ever smoked a Cuban. I've never asked Doc about cigars. We've never talked about it. I will take it. There's what he said. This is going to Doc. Put that in there, Doc. I got your address. There you go. There you go. I'll send that to you. 100%.
So we're not doing the giveaway?
No.
Not tonight, we're doing it.
Nope.
Hold on, I have an idea.
Sorry.
I'm just gonna say.
I do not have a giveaway. I lied. I'm a liar. 100% a liar. There is no giveaway.
Hunter wants to spin the wheel.
Hunter wants to spin the wheel.
He's writing God.
And the winner is.
I was going to spin the wheel.
Wait,
You still can.
Is it coming?
What do you want? I don't know what. He's over. Let me show you.
Alright.
He's over. What are you writing down over there?
Don't worry about it.
What is that for? What are you writing down? Ho?
Alright. We got our giveaway here.
What is the giveaway? Ho, I can't see. Oh, he's doing the giveaway. Set it down in the floor. We're doing the giveaway. Ho, show people the names. Show people the names. Up a little high, up a little higher.
Here's our
Up a little higher.
contestants.
There's the contestants.
Yeah.
We're doing the giveaway.
Here's our
Set it down in the floor. Step on it, Amber, back there. Step on it.
Says
Yeah, step on it right there. Now spin it back. There you go.
the winner is.
Fire and free. Show the. Pick it up there, Amber. Just show. Show fire and free. Doc! Doc!
Carefully.
Doc! You are the winner of tonight's giveaway. There you go. Ain't no question. Nobody get mad at nobody. Doc won it. Fair and square. There you go.
He hoped Doc wins.
Who said that?
Andy.
Yeah. I hope Doc wins. I do too. I do too.
Looks rigged.
I do too. Look here. I don't have any more Cahibas. That's all I had. I'm out of Particus. I'm out of Particus. I don't have any more of them. So I can't give away a Particus. Never bet against Doc. Not one of mine. Not one of mine, Charlie. What is it?
8:57.
8:57. 3 minutes till. I will get a Cuban. I will get a Cuban.
Okay, for
Uh,
next order.
I will get a Cuban. I'll get a Particus. And we'll give. I don't know if it'll be here next week. Because it takes a couple weeks to get them here because they come from overseas. But I will order a Particus. I need some more Particus, and I've been meaning to get it. I will order a Particus. And
Choose close to free.
either a D. I'll try to get a D4 or D5, something a little bit bigger than the D6. But I like the D6 because of the 30-minute smokes. I will get one, and I will give it away. I promise. I don't know when it'll come here, but I will get one, and I will do a giveaway. I'm not going to announce a giveaway because I want you are here, so I don't want to bring in people that maybe is not, don't come here maybe. So I'm not going to announce it. It's just going to be on. It probably won't be next week because it probably won't be here by next week. But the week after maybe. Or the week after that. I don't know. I can't handle shipping. I can't tell you all that because I don't know shipping. I appreciate that, Jeff. I thank you for that. But I still got to, I'm out, Jeff. I still got to have me some Particus 6s. I still got to order me some. But anyway, I don't know when shipping is. Maybe it might be next week. Jeff sends it to me. Then I'll do it next week. But anyway, we'll do that next week. Because I do want to give to you all. I love each and every one of you. And I'm getting ready to thank each and every one of you because I want everybody to know that they're important. This might be wrote because this is wrote in my son's handwriting. So give us what does this say? Oh, hi.
Don't worry about that.
Oh, don't worry about that. Okay. Anyway, first and foremost, thank you, Doc. 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 Oh, I can't. Dog getting hyper. Look here, I got him hyper. Sorry about that. Thank you, Doc, very much for being here, brother. You know I love you. Thank you very much for it. I can't see what they say, so you all watch if they say. Anyway, I want to thank Sharon Adams, Hillbilly Piper, Jack Ryan, Mr. Tolson, Ohio Jeff, Donald Hughes, Beowulf, Glum Chum, Stephen, Miss Kathy, Boris, Josh, Pop Grump, and thank you again, Josh. Doc, Dingus, Steph and Skip. Was it Steph and Skip or just Steph? Well, I know her name is Steph and Skip, but did y'all see? Well, you would write down those Skip, wouldn't you? For each Skip. Okay, so Steph, thank you. Cliff Higgins, Phil Rivera, thank you. Jose, Charlie, WKRP in Cincinnati, Piper said, Prodigal, I can't say that word. Prodigal Piper. Where am I at? Okay, Ron Hardcrackers, Gerald Flood, West Virginia, JF. I didn't think he'd be here tonight. Thank you. The Night Piper, John, thank you very much. Gray, Opossum. Janisa, thank you very much. See us for being here. Hope to see you again. AZ Hawk, thank you for the cigar too, AZ Hawk. Thank you for being here. Randy, Choo Choo and Briar, thank you very much. Scott 16 Day, Smoking Fireman, Paul the Piper, Ganjiwana, Texas Piper. Thank you all so much. I love each and every one of you. Y'all know that. I'll look on the thing before I get off to make sure.
Peter Piper.
Yeah, I'm waiting for. No, they got your name right this week, Gerald. They got Gerald Flood, Peter Piper. Yeah, I missed. I missed him? The Hawk. Thank you for being here, Hawk.
The charity auction, December 10th, 7 p.m. Central Time.
Peter Piper. Is he new? Did I say his?
Nope.
Oh, that's the first time he spoke.
Mm-hmm.
And he. What is he saying? Sorry, I'm late. Please mention. Reminder: the charity auction, December the 10th. Oh, you're talking about there's two. You're talking about Jason. You're talking about Jason's, right? You're talking about the Shriners, Jason's? Because I was going to mention them on Jason Moutons. Yeah, I was going to mention them after next week. I was going to mention them. I was going to start in December because usually a lot of people forget. So I was going to do his first, and then after Jason's got done, then I was going to mention the Nashville Mafias because I think theirs is on the 22nd. Because usually people forget about stuff, if they do it. So I was going to wait till next week. Because that was my last thing I was going to say. Is this week is Thanksgiving for us. I hope everybody has a wonderful Thanksgiving. I can tell you I give thanks to you all. I give thanks to all of you all that stop by and show love to me and my family. I give thanks for you all. I really do. It's also my birthday. So, I was blessed with being born on Thanksgiving. So it's double special for me. And I appreciate, each and every one of you. And I give thanks for you all, and I give thanks for my wife and my two kids, But I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I hope you all don't wish me happy birthday yet. It's my birthday. You don't wish me happy birthday, wish me happy birthday on my birthday. I was born on Thanksgiving Day, but I was born on November 27th. There you go. That's my birthday. You want to remember it? Send me a text. Don't tell me now. It's not my birthday now. Tell it to me on my day of my birthday. Remember it. Get in your head. You got 2 days to remember. The 27th or Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving Day, you can text me. You can tell me on any kind of thing. Anything you want to. Don't have Thanksgiving in the UK. Still eat, Paul. Make sure you eat on the 20. When is it it's this Thursday, Paul. This Thursday. Yeah, Hillbilly, I know you was born, and Hillbilly, I got a text coming for you. You don't have to tell me. I was going to tell you that on the thing. See, Hillbilly, I already know. I got one coming for you. Billy. All right, I got to go. It's 9:04, and I'm missing Oak Island. They're going to find something this week on Oak Island, baby. Woo! Woo! Bobby Dazzler coming. Thank you all for being here. I love yous all. Y'all have a good day. See you.